Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world, sending you greetings and salutations and much love. My name is Reverend Phoenix Coffin Williams, and I am the first priest of the Corellian tradition. And coming in with another inspiration, a prompt for working with our higher selves. So for us Corellians, we believe and understand that as a higher self, everyone who is born has a, and this higher self is that lives in, dwells in, and maintains our existence in all seven of the planes of existence. So our higher self is the version of us that lives in heaven, that lives in the solar plane, that lives in the divine plane, that lives in the monadic plane, that lives in the astral plane, the mental, the emotional, and the physical plane all simultaneously. And our higher selves are literally genius or Juno, literally divinity. Our higher selves have what's best for us in mind at all times. Our higher self is constantly reaching out to us from where they are to where we are in the physical plane. Our higher self is constantly reaching out to us, attempting to send us messages, attempting to give us signs, attempting to help us move throughout our day as we complete our karmic tasks and focus on the route of return to the goddess. For those who seek to enter the clergy, there is like the interaction between us and our patron divinities. But for right now, we're just talking about how every single person who is born has a higher self and some of the things that we can all do to capitalize on that relationship. Our higher self is responsible for our ability to use our psychic abilities. Our higher self is responsible for our abilities to use and work magic and create reality for ourselves and work the miracles that we work. So, acknowledging this, even if you are not on a clergy or a priesthood path, is going to ultimately be good for you in your life, and it's going to be good for all of humanity. Because the more people who are plugged in with their ultimate divine self, with their higher self, with their holy guardian angel, whatever it is that you want to call it, from any of the magical or occult circles, like the more people who are tapped in and tuned into their higher self, the better it is collectively for the entire species and for the planet. And so, with that, we as Corellians do encourage every single person, whether you are seeking initiation or not, to establish and maintain and strengthen a relationship with your higher self. And that's what I've been talking about these past couple of weeks. Today, I want to talk about specific prayers, and that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this month. When I come in the morning for higher self devotionals, there will be like a theme or a topic as I move into demonstrating how you can utilize your relationship with your higher self in very, very dynamic ways. To establish the connection or acknowledge the connection is very, very simple. It's an affirmation. I invoke my higher self. I acknowledge my higher self. I connect to my higher self. I align with my higher self. I accept the presence of my higher self are all affirmations that can be used to establish and acknowledge the link to this higher self that is you, to this divinity that is you. I invoke my higher self. I part the veil so that my higher self and I can be united and complete. So mote it be. Very simple. You can use any affirmation that you want to connect yourself with your higher self. That's just the one that I have been using. That's just the one that like I really wrote for myself. Of course, if you were studying in any of our seminary books, you might recognize Behold, there is but one creative force in all the universe, and I am a perfect manifestation of that force. And as such, I do will that I am connected to my higher self. The veil is set apart so that we can be united and complete at this time. I accept the powers of my higher self, the full force of my soul's abilities at this should utilize with the laws of Ma'at with me. Simple way to invoke your higher self, and including if you are on a clergy or priesthood path, including a divinity from your pantheon appropriate. So Ma'at is the law, order, stability, harmony, justice of the universe permeate everything. Pledging to and acknowledging my connection to the Kemetic or Egyptian pantheon. Once you have invoked your higher self, you can go ahead and deliver some gratitude. Thank you for the guidance, protection, and aid that you have given me all of the days that have led up to today. Thank you for the signs that you have sent me to guide me through my life. Thank you for the opportunities that have been presented to me that helps me in my success and my business and my ambitions. Thank you for my safety. Thank you for my health. Thanksgiving. From that point, go ahead and start to ask for any of the stuff that is still remaining. I ask for ongoing protection from evil. That's for today. I ask that you protect me from all harm. I ask that you protect me for everything that does not serve my highest good. I ask that you protect me from danger. I ask that you protect me from danger in my food, in my drink, danger from strangers, danger from friends, danger from family. I ask that you protect me from emotional danger, from mental danger, from physical danger, from spiritual danger. I ask that you protect me from purposeful evil and accidental evil. Higher self, I ask that you shield me and place a blanket of protection around me that is impenetrable to all harm, but still allows my highest good to pass through and impact me. Again, you do not need any initiation. You do not need the permission of any priest or priestess or clergy or hierophant or anyone to pray and establish a relationship to your higher self. And I do encourage everybody to make this relationship an essential practice, especially if you are a Correllian, you are on the Correllian path. That's one of like very early on. Working with your higher self is one of the ways that we help ourselves get good at magic with other spiritual forces. Fortifying our relationship with our higher self also allows us to be confident in the other spiritual forces that we are working with because our higher self has our back. Our higher self and our ancestors have our back. Our higher self, our ancestors, and the divinities in the pantheons that we work with have our back. And it all starts with understanding the spiritual world and the nature of the spiritual world by fortifying and understanding your connection to your higher self. Today were prayers for protection from evil. Tomorrow, the prayers are going to be for attracting good luck. Hopefully you, or maybe not tomorrow. It might not be tomorrow. But I will be doing at least 3 more this week. But the next one will be attracting good luck. I hope you have found today's little discussion helpful. I hope the series in general is helpful for you and motivates you to participate in some daily devotions to your higher self. Hope it helps you connect with yourself and your breath, helps you remember to work with your energetic body and shield and protect yourself on a daily basis. Again, I will be back at least 2 more times this week with more inspirations for working with the higher self. Again, my name is Reverend Phoenix Coffin Williams. I am the first priest of the Correllian tradition. You can learn more about the Correllian tradition at www.correllian.com. Or if you want to learn more, we do have our online seminary, www.witchschool.com. You can sign up for free. There are plenty of free classes that you could also take. We are in the process of updating our seminary into its 3rd incarnation. So look forward to that looking very differently and functioning very differently in the near future. And I will see y'all later on this week.